Everyone thinks you're rich, but your money disappears every month. Let's break free from this money trap.
You earn a great salary, yet you're still living paycheck to paycheck? Here's the financial trap nobody talks about.
The high-income poverty trap, rich on paper, broke in reality. Imagine earning $250,000 a year. You drive a luxury car. You live in a beautiful house. Your vacations look incredible on Instagram. Everyone assumes you're rich. But here's the shocking truth. If your next paycheck disappeared, you could be in financial trouble within just a few months. How is that possible? How can someone earning more money than 95% of people still feel broke? Today, we're uncovering one of the biggest financial traps in modern society, the high-income poverty trap. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why a high salary alone will never make you wealthy. Let's begin. Most people believe income is the key to becoming rich. They think, if only I made twice as much money, all my financial problems would disappear. It sounds logical. More income should mean more wealth. But real life tells a very different story. There are doctors making over $300,000 a year who are drowning in debt. Lawyers earning six figures who panic every time a bill arrives. Professional athletes who earn millions and still end up bankrupt. At the same time, there are teachers, engineers, and small business owners with much lower incomes quietly building multi-million-dollar net worths. So what's the difference? The answer isn't income. It's financial behavior. This is where the high-income poverty trap begins. Imagine receiving your first big promotion. Your salary jumps from $60,000 to $120,000. At first it feels amazing. You finally think you've made it. Then something interesting happens. Instead of investing the extra money, you upgrade your life. You buy a bigger house. You finance a luxury SUV. You start dining at expensive restaurants every weekend. Business class flights suddenly feel normal. Designer clothes replace affordable brands. Streaming subscriptions multiply. Private schools. Luxury gyms. Premium everything. None of these expenses seem dangerous individually. But together, they quietly consume every dollar of your higher income. This is called lifestyle inflation. And it's one of the biggest enemies of financial freedom. Here's the dangerous part. As your lifestyle grows, so do your monthly obligations. Now your mortgage is massive. Your car payment is enormous. Insurance costs increase. Property taxes rise. Maintenance expenses grow. Your lifestyle now requires an expensive income just to survive. You don't own your lifestyle. Your lifestyle owns you. And that's exactly what creates the high-income poverty trap. Financial experts sometimes call this the golden handcuffs. Why? Because your high salary feels like freedom. But it's actually keeping you trapped. You can't quit your stressful job. You can't take a career break. You can't start the business you've always dreamed about. You can't retire early. Because missing even one paycheck could create a financial disaster. From the outside, everything looks successful. Inside, you're constantly worried about money. That's not wealth. That's financial dependence. Here's a question worth thinking about. Who is actually richer? Person A earns $300,000 a year, but spends $295,000 every year. Person B earns $90,000, but invests $30,000 every single year. 10 years later, who has more freedom? The answer surprises most people. Income creates opportunity, but investing creates wealth. And confusing those two ideas keeps millions of people stuck. In the next part, we'll explore why high earners often struggle to build real wealth, the psychology behind this trap, and the practical steps you can take to escape it before it's too late. Now let's talk about the difference between being rich and being wealthy. Many people use these words as if they mean the same thing. They don't. Being rich * usually means you have a high income. Being wealthy * means your money continues working even if you stop working. A rich person depends on a paycheck. A wealthy person depends on assets. Assets like investments, businesses, rental properties, or index funds generate income over time. That's real financial freedom. Imagine two neighbors. One earns $250,000 every year but spends nearly all of it. The other earns $90,000 but consistently invests 30% of every paycheck. 20 years later, the second neighbor may have a portfolio worth millions. The first neighbor may still be working just to maintain an expensive lifestyle. That's the power of consistent investing. So how do you escape the high-income poverty trap? The first step is simple. Spend less than you earn. It sounds obvious, but it's surprisingly rare. Every raise shouldn't become an excuse to increase your lifestyle. Instead, let your investments receive the raise first. If your salary increases by $10,000, try investing $7,000 or even the entire amount before changing your lifestyle. Second, avoid buying liabilities that only look like assets. A luxury car may impress people, but it loses value every year. An investment portfolio may not impress anyone, but it quietly grows while you sleep. Choose assets over appearances. Third, build an emergency fund. A healthy emergency fund gives you something priceless. Options. If your job becomes toxic, you can leave. If a great business opportunity appears, you can take it. If the economy slows down, you won't panic. Financial freedom isn't about buying everything you want. It's about having the freedom to make decisions without fear. Fourth, invest consistently. You don't need to predict the stock market. You don't need to find the next millionaire investment. Time is often more powerful than perfect timing. Consistently investing in diversified assets for years allows compound growth to do the heavy lifting. That's how ordinary people build extraordinary wealth. Not overnight, but steadily. Finally, stop comparing your life to everyone else's. Social media shows luxury vacations, new cars, designer clothes, perfect homes, but it rarely shows the debt behind those purchases, or the stress, or the sleepless nights worrying about the next paycheck. True wealth is often invisible. It's the person with no debt. The person who has investments growing every month. The person who can choose how to spend their time. That kind of freedom doesn't always look flashy, but it's far more valuable. So remember this. A high income can change your lifestyle, but only smart financial habits can change your future. Don't focus on looking rich. Focus on becoming financially free. Because one day the paycheck will stop. The question is, will your money continue working for you? Or will you still be working for your money? The choice starts with the decisions you make today. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss more practical lessons on building real wealth and achieving financial freedom. Subscribe now, and I'll see you in the next video.